Habitica is an app that gives users the opportunity to treat their lives like a game by habit building and tracking productivity. The game includes rewards and punishments that are meant to motivate you while creating a strong social network to inspire you. Overall, Habitica's goal is to create users that are healthy, happy, and hardworking. Now that we know what the purpose of Habitica is, let's discover its features and how they relate to psychology. De-individualization allows individuals to remain anonymous and not be held responsible for their actions as they are part of a group. However, in the game, we do not necessarily find de-individualization as an issue because the groups are smaller and all members are known to one another, reducing diffuse responsibility. Each group member can monitor the other members in their group by visiting the party page showing their level achieved, health score, and experience score at the current time. Rather, self-monitoring plays a huge part in the game as individuals observe and regulate their behavior in a social context. For example, when checking off your dailies or habits, you are most likely to either be a high self-monitor or a low self-monitor. Therefore, the players who have reached higher levels may have more dailies and/or habits compared to those who are not as self-monitored, allowing for differences to be understood between players. Although having the ability to monitor your group members' progresses, more detail should be provided, allowing individuals to be held more responsible for their actions. For example, in the Party tab, I should have the ability to see the dailies or habits of each member to ensure that they are reasonable and accurate. This would allow social accountability, where individuals can be held more accountable for their actions. Also, a feature could be added where habits and dailies that are private or personal can be hidden from the rest of the group members to ensure that there is no embarrassment or humiliation. Would a feature like this reduce the level of cheating? Players of Habitica have the ability to cheat every time they check off their dailies and habits. For example, if one habit is getting 7 hours of sleep, however you only got 6, you should hit the negative button. However, you can easily cheat by hitting the plus button, giving you a reward. One's reasoning for cheating may be linked to their self-concept, social network, or with the in-group that they identify with. With the influence of social networks, these interactions and relationships may have you acting in ways that influence negative behavior, such as cheating. An in-group identity can lead individuals to be persuaded to partake in actions that they would typically not do otherwise. To reduce cheating, Habitica can limit the amount of times you can reward yourself for completing a habit. For example, you can only hit the reward button a maximum of 3 times per day per habit. This tactic can reduce the amount of cheating, but cannot totally take it away from the game. Because of social groups, individuals can be influenced to cheat. However, nostalgic feelings can have an influence on social groups. When playing video games such as Habitica, individuals can get feelings of nostalgia, leading to a desire to play the game more often or finding more enjoyment out of it. Habitica includes features that other popular games include, such as beating monsters to achieve the next level and gaining new gear. Because of the familiarity of the game features, memories of good times playing games with family or friends may occur. Chances are individuals will associate the game with good memories, as the positive memories last longer than negative memories, which is referred to as the fading effect. To have players feel nostalgia while playing Habitica, a feature that incorporates lyrics or sounds that are familiar to older games played can induce good feelings of nostalgia, reducing the feeling of loneliness. For the best nostalgia feelings to occur for a large audience, the combination of popular tunes from TV shows or other video games relevant to several age groups can be useful. Many times, nostalgic feelings will draw an individual to participate in a video game and remain involved. Video games not only provide individuals with nostalgic feelings, but also competitive emotions. Many times, individuals can find themselves determining their own social and personal worth based on how we stack up against others, which is also known as the social comparison theory. Habitica enables individuals to create groups in which you can compete against one another or work as a group to compete against another group. Competitive drives increase as individuals in one group can compare their performances to others in their group. Individuals who belong in different groups often tend to compare their performances to one another, increasing competitiveness even more. Many times, individuals are more pleased with their performance in a small group compared to in a larger group. The frog pond effect is many times a feature of a game where individuals may feel like the valued player on the losing team. This enables them to gain more self-confidence in their abilities. Habitica allows individuals to join chat groups, named guilds, and go to the tavern where they can break away from tasks and dailies as well as participating in challenges. However, Habitica leaves what the players choose to engage in as optional. Therefore, Habitica should require that every player join at least one guild and engage in a minimum of one challenge bi-weekly. This will encourage individuals to be part of several different sized groups as well as participating in the challenges to benefit themselves and other players. Habitica has a variety of attributes that enable individuals to enter social networks, engage in social comparison, and feel nostalgia and compete against one another. Habitica offers players a diverse amount of options, but there is room for improvements to which could greatly improve the game, encouraging the development of the players regarding their behavior.